446. I know there's a lot more.
That's all I'm saying. Like, they're undefeated.
You're like, why would you come to their
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Maybe how you try it.
Testing 1, 2, 3. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cardinal Community TV. This is a broadcast produced by Cardinal Community TV and is brought to you by the District Video Club, an after-school student organization that is comprised of students grades 6 through 12. The DVC is directed by Mr. Mark Cizl with advisors of Mr. Paul Ferguson and Mrs. Stephanie Blythe. Tonight's Cardinal TV crew is camera operators Trent Renaldo, Carlo Alvarez, Kaylin Simo, and Tyshawn Scales. Also joined by Isabel Terrell, Mason Lascola, and Mark Cramp. And I'm your play-by-play commentator, Andrew Baughman. Momentarily, I'll be joined by my partner, Alex Hicks.
All right, Mr. Ferguson here. Can you hear me, Andrew?
Yes, I can.
All right. I'll sub in for Mr. Hicks as he is waiting here. Today we got a big showdown between the Brookside Cardinals and Wellington Dukes. A lot at the stake here, Andrew. Why don't you tell the audience of what's going on tonight?
Well, if the Cardinals win here, they clinch the division as they currently sit undefeated with a few games left in the season. But if they win here, they clinch the division. The rest of the games don't really matter much, as this one is pretty much what's going to decide everything.
Yeah, I believe there was supposed to be another LC8 game next week versus Oberlin. However, unfortunately, Oberlin did not have enough players, so they could not have a team. So I believe they rescheduled a game versus Avon Lake, but Avon Lake is in the Southwestern Conference, so that'll just be hopefully we won the tonight. Next week we can have some fun, play loose, and maybe have a chance at a victory there for a perfect season.
Yeah, hopefully a perfect season would be great for the middle school program.
I don't know when the last time that happened, but hey, fingers crossed. I'm not sure when the last time they won a conference championship. Did your dad let you know about that?
He said it hasn't been in a while.
There's Mr. Hicks. Mr. Hicks is going to join me. I just subbed in for you there. Here's Alex.
Thank you, Mr. Ferguson. I'm joined now by my partner, Alex Hicks. How you doing today, Alex?
Good. How are you doing today, Andrew?
I'm fantastic. Ready to watch some football.
Yes. I'm pretty sure it's been since 2003.
Since 2003. Well, it's before I was born. That's all I know. Well, the two teams are currently on the field, and they are in practice formations. Brookside was running some passing plays in the red zone just for some practice, as there's 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining until the game begins. And what are you looking to see out of tonight's contest, Alex?
I'm looking to see a lot of confidence in their style. They've been undefeated so far this season, and I'm just looking for them to play well and get some good passes and runs in.
Absolutely. Well, the Brookside formula has been run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. And it's genuinely worked out really well, as there's 3 players on this team that could easily be the starting running back for just about any team in the conference.
Yeah, you said it. They've been really good at running this whole season.
Well, it's not a bad philosophy to have. And the Brookside High School Marching Band will take the field now, as they will be doing some pregame music for us. We're going to take a quick break and listen to the band.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cizl Stadium. My name's Adam, and you couldn't pick a better fall evening for some LCA football. Tonight's contest, the Brookside Cardinals welcome the Wellington Dukes. But before we get down to brass tacks and all them goodies, I'd like to remind all of our patrons that Cizl Stadium, it is a tobacco-free environment, so please, no such shenanigans is acceptable. Also, ladies and gentlemen, our concession stand is open at the southwest corner of Cizl Stadium, so please enjoy anything and everything that is available. The coin toss on the 50-yard line going on behind the marching band. Our standing captains of today, number 11, Chase Toth. I see 54 out there. That would be Hunter Rithamel. And number 32, Brody Hamilton. In just a few moments, we will play our national anthem, brought to you by the Brookside High School Band.
All right, well, we welcome you back now after that amazing performance from the high school marching band. And Brookside will meet up in the left-hand side end zone, and it looks like the high school marching band will be making a tunnel for them to be running out of. There's the tunnel. That's got to be fun for the middle schoolers, a little early version of the high school tradition.
Yeah, you'll have to see a tunnel, get your spirits up.
Absolutely, especially considering how important this game is.
Yeah.
Here come the Cardinals.
Cardinals head coach Dave Baughman, assisted by Brad Barhorn and
Cardinals are coached tonight by head coach David Baughman and assistant coaches Brad Barhorn and Ed Kennedy. And as previously mentioned, this Cardinal team is undefeated.
Dukes get together, it's always a good shootout. Sit back, relax. No, don't sit back. Stand up and get rowdy. We'll be getting underway here.
They're all here. Just like us both.
moments away here from the beginning of the game.
I just run over here from South Carolina. How early?
Keep your eye on try to keep it on.
Set the tone early, and well, really, when you have an offense that's been performing as well as the Brookside offense has, I don't blame them at all. Been multiple games, according to Coach Baughman, there's been multiple games where they've subbed players in and out. They've given second stringers, third stringers plenty of time to play because their team is just that good. They're at that level where they can just let everybody get in.
They've played with each other a long time. They've got some good chemistry.
Absolutely. And, oh, I believe I was wrong, as the away team will be taking it first, and they'll take it at their own 35-yard line. And we are underway here at Sevett Stadium. Well, it's a pass play to open up the game. The quarterback is met immediately by Brookside rushers, and I believe he lost a couple of yards there.
Great way to show off that we're here.
Absolutely. I believe that was Michael Dunn making the tackle there. Well, that's a great start of the game there for Brookside. Maybe second 11, second maybe 12, but it's second and longer than they wanted.
Maybe the game is going to
Have been lost yardage.
Yeah, it might be. Well, they didn't get back to the original line of scrimmage, so that's a net loss on the drive so far. Well, the Brookside rushing unit been superb thus far, and now they're going to try to get off the field early. Wechter in to break up that pass. Amazing defense to start the game by Brookside.
Now you said it, they've been good defense so far in this first possession.
Yeah, there's a 4th and 10, and unless Wellington gets cute, it's going to be a 3 and out. And the clock will stop as it was an incomplete pass. And they will elect to send it over to the Brookside side rather than punting it away. That's a rule in middle school football. They can elect to send it over, I believe, 35 yards downfield rather than attempting a punt. And that's what Wellington has agreed to do. So now we're going to see the Cardinal offense come out onto the field. Well, amazing defensive performance. Let's see if the offense can replicate it. The Cardinal Middle School team is joined tonight by the junior card cheerleaders, and they've done a great job thus far. Play is blown up immediately by the bad guys, and that was Trevor Kitzberger with the handoff. Wellington got nothing out of, Brookside got nothing out of that one as Wellington was stifling. But it looks like he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. I thought that was going to be a loss when I saw that one getting blown up.
Yeah, I agree.
It wasn't the result they wanted, but the line was able to get him back up so that it wasn't a loss of yardage. Similar formation here for Brookside. Brookside takes the snap. Another handoff. That's Kitzberger again. Kitzberger had it down the left sideline, and a shoulder pad pops out. It's immediately fixed by Coach Catanese. Great run by Kitzberger.
Yeah, you said it. It was a great run by Kitzberger.
Well, that's a Cardinal first down. And the band is going to help the crowd here at 7th Stadium celebrate. The junior card cheerleaders are cheering him on. Well, Brookside will have it on their own 45-yard line now. It's a gain of what, 12 maybe?
I think so.
Well, same formation for Brookside. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Motion, it's a handoff to number 32.
Brody Hamilton.
It's Brody Hamilton. Hamilton with a ton of space.
Hamilton.
Makes a man miss.
Brody going all the way, it looks like.
That was, what, a 55-yarder?
I'd say it was a 55-yarder.
My goodness, what a start by Brookside. That's a first possession touchdown. 3 plays to the house.
Offense showing that drive power.
Yeah, how about them Cardinals? Alex Arrow will take the snap for Brookside in the shotgun. It's a handoff in motion again. And I don't think he got it.
And on the two-point conversion, Brody Hamilton from the near side to the post side. He almost had it, came up with
And he's going to be ruled short. Well, regardless, Brookside will still take a 6-0 lead here in the early goings of the game.
Yeah, you said it. They may have not gotten that two-point conversion, but they still got that touchdown. It's always great to boost your... Got that run started, and then Brody finished it.
Yeah, Kitzberger shifted the momentum. Hamilton finished it off. Well, if you're Wellington, that's a terrible start as their offense went 3 and out, and the defense got exploited on a 3-play drive. Brookside showing pressure here. Wellington takes a snap. They have a strong run up the middle there, but that's gobbled up probably around the 2-yard line, I believe.
Looked like Ethan Blythe got the stop, number 5.
It's number 5, Ethan Blythe, was making the tackle. There was a gain of, I might have been wrong, that's about 3 or 4. But Wellington will get it. 2nd and 7 here on their own 38. Great tackle by Blythe. 3-man rush here for Brookside. Wellington takes a snap and shotgun. Run right up the middle by number 1. And that one is going to be enough for the first and more. Easily able to punch that one through. This drive not quite as successful on defense for Brookside. Well, Wellington will have it on the 48-yard line now. That was a gain of 10. Another shotgun formation. 2 backs next to him as he hands it off to 12. But he was wrapped up there by number 10, Mason Wechter. That's Tyler Burns for Wellington. He's had a great game thus far.
Yeah, defense, even though they let up that first down, they're still getting some good stops.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That one could have been trouble, for lack of better words. But he was able to be wrapped up before he could do any real damage. But it's going to be 2nd and 3rd for Wellington now. Same formation. Quarterback will take it with 2 running backs next to him. Another handoff to number 1. That one's gassed, hoping for through a Brookside hole. But he is able to be wrapped up out of bounds by, I believe that was number 8, Trevor Kitzberger. And how about this Wellington run game?
Both teams seem to be bringing the run game as of right now.
Yep, they're bringing out heavy packages to stop it, but doesn't seem to much matter as both teams have had great success on the ground. Wellington will have it on their own 32. In the Brookside 32, rather. Sorry. Same formation. That was a bobbled snap, and it is picked up by number 12, but he's wrapped up by a flock of Cardinal defenders, and he will lose about 3 or 4 yards on that play.
Yeah, if they can't get it off fast, the Cardinals get down and behind the line really quick.
No, they need
wrap them up.
They need to explode out of that pocket, or they're going to get slammed by Cardinal defenders, as this rush game for the Cardinals has been fantastic. But it was bobbled by the quarterback, just able to get it off. Lucky it wasn't a fumble there. Number 1 for Wellington is lined up out wide. Looks like it's going to be a passing play. Quarterback takes it, but throws it to number 4 for Wellington, but I believe he was able to be pushed out just before he got the first. That was number 31, Ezekiel Lind, able to bring him out of bounds, as Wellington will face a 3rd and about 8. That's a great play by Brookside, keeping him to a gain of about 5.
Yeah, good way to shift the wide receiver out of the way so that they go out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. Well, Brookside has a chance to hold here, as they will take it 3rd and 9, as they've done a great job to rally on this drive. And a similar formation for the Dukes. Number 1 out wide, same quarterback in. 12 still in the backfield. 1 is in motion, though, as he will line up to the left side of the field. Number 11, the quarterback, takes it, and he will try to shift out of the pocket. Makes the man miss, but he is pushed out of bounds as he had an attempted run on that play. But he's pulled out by number 31, Ezekiel Lind. Lind with another great tackle. It's great awareness by the Wellington quarterback, able to get out of the pocket when he was facing pressure.
Yeah, you said it was a good roll out to get out of that pressure to lose those yards.
Absolutely. That was not pretty from Wellington there. And it looks like their quarterback might have been gotten banged up a little bit there, but he's all right. Wellington will break their huddle. Brookside will look to get off the field here on a 4th and 7. Similar formation here for Wellington. 2 backs to the quarterbacks. Let's take the snap. Got a blocker, but Cardinal defenders are able to get into there, and they will bring him down. That's a sack on 4th and 7, and Brookside will take over.
Michael Dunn caused some confusion in the back there for other Cardinals to get in and wrap him down.
Yeah, they were in there immediately, giving the Dukes no time to breathe here, as Brookside's offense will take over. They will get it on their own 38-yard line. Great starting field position here for Brookside. Well, the crowd here at Sevis Stadium loves it, as again they're joined by the Brookside High School marching band and the Junior Cards cheerleaders, helping to keep the spirits up.
Yeah, you've said it, the crowd has been great so far. They're really encouraging for this team.
Well, Brookside will just basically look to do the same thing on offense, as they will pitch out wide. That is Trevor Kitzberger. Kitzberger with space. Kitzberger is able to leap over a few guys, and he will pick up a 1st down for the Cardinals. That was about a 13-yard run. Kitzberger's shoulder pad will come out again. But that's a Cardinal 1st down.
Like you said, it was a great run by Trevor to get that 1st down.
Well, this Cardinal running game is just punching Wellington in the mouth here. There's a bit over a minute left in this quarter. Well, Brookside will take it in the shotgun here as Alex Era will take the snap. This one's not a handoff, this one's a pass, but it is nearly swarmed. Era will take off. Era will scramble to the 1st down. Made a man miss, and he will get the 1st for Brookside.
That's the nice thing about Alex Era. He may be a quarterback, but he is quick with his feet.
Showing some fantastic awareness. Very nearly brought down at a sack. I thought he was done for. Great awareness by Era. Able to take the hit. And actually brought the man down with him. Great play by the Cardinals. Averting disaster. Yeah, this is a heavy package here. And that's going to be a handoff to Kitzberger. Kitzberger makes a man miss. Kitzberger showing some strong running. Kitzberger finds a hole.
Going.
He will run into the end zone.
All the way.
That's a touchdown. Trevor Kitzberger, another strong run. Brookside will tack on 6 more with 23 seconds remaining in the first.
First one, Brody. This one, Trevor.
Absolutely. That's 2 huge runs. How about that? This Cardinal rushing offense, fantastic. And that's really what they've done to get us here. This undefeated season thus far, setting the tone early. Very first play of this drive was a run, and they will finish it on a run. And the Cardinals will go for 2 again here. Be a standard formation for the Cardinals. Arrow will likely take it for a handoff. And he does. He hands it off to Kitzberger. Kitzberger will trot in for the 2-point conversion. And Brookside will lead it 14-0 here with 23 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Trevor made that 2-point conversion look like it was easy for him. He just trotted into the end zone.
That's strength and vision for Kitzberger.
Yeah.
I had the chance to talk to Coach Baughman a bit before the game. He said that Kitzberger was quite possibly one of the better runners that he's had coach for a really long time. And you kind of got a 2-headed monster here. It's Kitzberger and Hamilton. Both of them popping off great runs today, as Alex had already mentioned. And Wellington will take over on their own 35-yard line.
Let's see what this defense can do against that last drive. Let's see what they've learned.
Well, they learned on the fly quickly.
That is true. They did learn well.
Oh, another bad snap. That one's gobbled up as number 12 is able to get through. But it's a very short gain of about maybe 1 or 2. I believe that's one they're going to give them 1. That's 2nd and 9.
Well, we said it earlier. If they take too long in the back, the Cardinals would just instantly swarm there.
Yeah, exactly. You need to explode out of that backfield, as the first quarter will expire here for Brookside, and we are going to take a break to intro between the first and second.
Caleb Christian, offensive guard and defensive tackle.
Liam Ebner, offensive tackle, linebacker.
Hello, my name is Cameron Roberts. I play wide receiver, defensive back.
Okay. My name is Cole Apone, wide receiver and corner.
I am Alex Hobart. I play wide receiver and defensive back.
My name is Braden Jackson. I'm a right guard and a middle linebacker.
My name is Elliot Dore. I'm a center and a defensive tackle.
My name is Jaden Blackman, left guard and defensive tackle.
Ryan Albo, offensive tackle, linebacker.
Alex Serra, quarterback, defensive back.
Trevor Kitzberger, running back, linebacker.
Devin Davis, wide receiver, defensive back. Joseph Romo, offensive tackle, DN.
Chase Toth, wide receiver, cornerback.
Brandon Kukas, wide receiver, cornerback.
Mason Gaynor, running back and cornerback.
Ezekiel Lynn, running back, linebacker.
Austin Lara, wide receiver, linebacker.
Chase Malinky, cornerback, and wide receiver.
Omar Fano, right guard, defensive tackle.
Welcome back to tonight's contest between the Dukes and the Cardinals. The play you missed there was I believe a throw out to the flat. It was blown up by the Cardinal defense, as Wellington will now face a 3rd and 8 on their own 37. It was a great defensive play by the Cardinals, a great awareness. One Cardinal defender thought he had it for a scoop and score, but ruled incomplete. Wellington will now take their shotgun formation. Taking the snap as a quarterback, faces immediate pressure, but he's able to get it off. Very nearly intercepted on the right side of the field. That was number 3, Alex Era, able to get the ball will be able to get a hand on the ball, but it is going to fall incomplete. Very nearly disaster there for Dukes.
You said it, though. I mean, they did really well on that pass play right then and there.
Yeah, that was a pass, probably 4 Cardinals around the intended receiver. Some great defense there for Brookside. And it looks like Wellington will elect to send it 35 yards downfield rather than going for it or punting. But Cardinals will take it in their own territory now. After 2 great offensive drives from Brookside, what do you think we're going to be seeing here?
I think we're going to be seeing a run by Brookside, and I'm hoping that it's going to go a long way with that run.
Well, the question is, it's going to be out of the usual suspects, Kitzberger or Hamilton?
I'm going to have to go with Kitzberger. What do you think, Andrew?
Well, I don't really care who it is. I just hope it goes big.
You're not wrong.
Both of them have had fantastic games thus far. But it's going to be a shotgun formation with Era in the back. Well, Era under center with Kitzberger to his right. He gets motion. Fake. Hands it off to Kitzberger. Kitzberger with another strong run. Kitzberger has an angle on the field. Made a man miss. That's going to go all the way.
That's all the way by
Kitzberger again.
Another great drive by Kitzberger.
Fantastic from Brookside. That's another 6 points for Brookside, courtesy of Trevor Kitzberger. My mistake. I'm not really thinking straight here. That was crazy. Well, how about that? Fans here love it. Band loves it. Cheerleaders love it.
We love it.
We love it. Another great run from Kitzberger. Second touchdown run of the day. And it's barely even the second quarter. How about that? But Brookside will be once again going for a 2-point conversion as Alex Era will take the field again. Got the play call from Coach Baughman. And we'll see what they come out with. Era will take the snap. He will keep it himself. He fakes a handoff out to Hamilton. Tried to keep it himself, and he is wrapped up in the backfield, and the 2-point conversion will be no good for Brookside. But Brookside will still lead this one at 20-0. And considering Era had that fantastic play earlier in the game to get out of what would have been a sack and pick up 10 yards, not a bad idea to give it to him.
Jackson Jotto, offensive guard and D-end.
Colin Casey, wide receiver and safety.
Jordan Colgrove, wide receiver, cornerback.
Tyler O'Donnell, wide receiver and safety.
Edward Catanese, wide receiver, outside linebacker.
My name is Sabian Figueroa, and a guard and a defensive end.
Welcome back to Seventh Stadium as we resumed the introductions from the Brookside team. It's a handoff to number 1 for Wellington. He's been their workhorse thus far, and he's able to get it up probably 4 yards, maybe 3. Depends on what they give him.
But he was wrapped up pretty fast by the Brookside.
Oh yeah, swarmed to there. That was a gain of 4, yep. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Well, we've seen a very, very great game out of number 1 for Wellington. They just haven't been able to get much else going.
Yeah, it seems like he's their star player as of right now.
Well, that's a handoff to 12, the other workhorse. Oh, I don't think he got there for a first, but he did pick up a ton of yardage. I believe that was about a gain of 5, and it's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and less than a yard. That's 3rd and inches there.
Yeah, it's really close. But good stop, nevertheless.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a very strong run up the middle. Oh, and it looks like they're going to give him the first. They were initially ruled short, but Some deliberation there from Wellington. They will break their huddle. Likely going to be in the same formation as last time. That is, yep. It's a shotgun formation with 2 backs in the backfield along with the quarterback. Quarterback will take the snap. Another handoff there to 12. And he's wrapped up immediately by the Brookside defense. I believe that was number 32, Brody Hamilton, and number 77, Elliot Dore. Fantastic play by the Brookside pass rush.
Yeah, you said it. They got there really fast, and they did a great job at shutting down the play.
Yes, fantastic. Well, you give up a big run like that, 6-yard run, to give them a fresh set of downs. The very next play, they swarm in again.
Showing that we're not happy with that, but we're not going to let you get another.
Yeah, no, we're not going to let you get away with anything cheap. Wellington will once again take it in the shotgun as the quarterback will take the snap. He will roll out right. He'll take it himself, but he is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage, and that's the loss of more yardage. Wellington will now face what looks to be a 3rd and 14.
Brody Hamilton getting that stop again.
Yeah, Hamilton's been everywhere tonight.
Yeah, he has. He's been doing great so far.
Well, it's going to be a 3rd and 13, my mistake. Well, Wellington will look to avert disaster as they are already down 20-0 here in tonight's contest. Well, they'll once again take another shotgun snap. This one's going to be a handoff. Nope, not. Going to be a pass. That's a screen pass. That's given off to, that's received by number 4, and they got it. It was a beautifully executed screen there by Wellington. Caught the Brookside pass rush off guard.
Yeah, they showed that they can still pass and run.
Well, there was some creativity there for sure.
Yeah, it was good creativity. I mean, I'm not happy with it, but, I mean, got to give them good creativity.
Yeah, give them their flowers when they can.
Yep.
But regardless, Brookside was caught unaware as the Wellington Dukes will pick up 13 on that play, and it's going to be enough for a first down and a fresh set of downs. Similar formation here from Wellington. Hand off to number 12. 12 has some room, but he is stopped short of the first. That was a gain of about 9 or 8. 8 or 9. Yeah, it's going to be a gain of about 7. That's a great job by the defensive secondary to keep that from busting out to be anything more than it was. Wellington. It's a different formation there as the quarterback lined up under center. And it did not look to work out, as I believe that play was stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
they lost yardage there.
I think, what was it, Braden Jackson, 63? Did he get there?
I believe so. That was somebody on the defensive line, though. Like interior defensive line, I mean. Well, it's 3rd and 3 for Wellington here. Let's see if Brookside can get off the field. Wellington will take the snap. Quarterback rolls out rolls out left. Looks for an open man. He finds it, number 1. 1 makes a man miss before being brought down by number 32, Brody Hamilton. And I believe number 20, Colton Casey, was also in on that play. Wellington showing some strong passing here on this drive.
Looks like they gave him the first down.
Well, 1st and 10. Got it in Brookside territory on their 28-yard line. Well, it's going to be a shotgun formation this time for Wellington. Oh, flags fly. I believe that might have been a false start on Wellington. Oh, the referees say that it was on Brookside. They're claiming that a man on the defensive line had jumped. And that's going to be 5 extra yards for Wellington. It's kind of a sloppy penalty, but nothing you can't recover from, as Wellington will take it for a 1st and 5.
Yeah, you said it. It may have been a 5 yards, but it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just a mistake that slipped up.
It's a little slip up on what so far this season has been an incredibly stout defensive unit. Wellington will take it in the shotgun again. His quarterback will take the snap. Another handoff to number 1. 1 has again been their workhorse. He makes a man miss. He will bring it inside. He's wrapped up by a couple of Cardinals there. I believe that was number 31, Ezekiel Lind, being the final man to bring him down. No motion yet on what that was, but looks like it was enough for a first. Well, it looked for a second like that was going to be ruled short, but nope, they did give him the first down.
Yeah, you said it though. It looked close, but they gave it to him.
Well, there's going to be about 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Well, in the half, actually. This Cardinal defense will look to get off the field before they can let the Wellington Dukes get into their own end zone. Another handoff, that time to 12. Wrapped up there by 31, Ezekiel Lind again. Lind with some great tackling on this drive.
Yeah, he has gotten some good saves so far.
Well, absolutely.
On this drive.
That one could have been trouble. It's 2nd and 2 for Wellington. They got that one on the 10-yard line, so not quite red zone offense.
Not quite, but something you got to be careful of.
Brookside is going to need to be careful here, as there's only 45 seconds remaining in the half, and you're going to want to try to get the clock to expire here, as Wellington does actually have all of their timeouts. Another handoff there to number 1, and he is stopped short of the touchdown, but he is able to pick up a first with 32 seconds remaining, and I believe Wellington has called their timeout.
I believe you're right.
And we're going to jump over to more introductions.
My name is Blythe, and I play wide receiver and outside linebacker.
Michael Dunn, offensive tackle, defensive end.
My name is Alex Stevers, offensive line and defensive line.
Mason Wechter, inside linebacker and QB.
Elijah Lopez, quarterback and corner.
Hi, my name is Hunter Ruthamel. I am a center and a nose tackle.
When we start talking. Well, welcome back to Sevitt Stadium, as the Cardinals will look to hold off the Wellington Dukes offense, which has shown a great drive thus far with 32 seconds remaining in the quarter. Wellington has it on their own 4-yard line. And what do you think we're going to see here? We're going to see pressure?
I think they're going to do pressure. I think the line's going to get in and get a good sack.
I certainly hope you're right.
Yeah, I think 64 Michael Dunn or 63 Braden Jackson are going to get in and cause some trouble.
Well, they've both gotten in the backfield a lot. With they haven't really been able to get in on many tackles, but they have created a lot of disruption, especially on those 2 plays where quarterback had muffed the snap a little bit. But it looks like it's going to be just an under center hand snap here for Wellington. And the quarterback will keep it himself, but he is stopped short of the touch. Nope, I misspoke. They're going to give him the touchdown. Wellington will put 6 points on the board before the half expires. It's Wellington's first touchdown of the night, as Brookside will still hold a 20-6 advantage, but it was a great job by Wellington there. They're able to tick the clock all the way down to 28 seconds and punch it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to go for 2, but I hope the Brookside Cardinals can get a good stop on this drive.
Well, the defense has been very hot and cold on this drive. It's been a good play, blown up play, good play, short play, good play, blown up play. But hopefully, as we just saw a touchdown, the bad play will happen. Just trying to be optimistic here.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen multiple times, just by when Trevor got his touchdown, all it takes is one run to cause catastrophe for a team.
Absolutely. Wellington will take the snap, and it's a thrown and completion to number 1 for Wellington. And the 2-point conversion is going to be good for Wellington, as Brookside's lead is now cut down to 20-8. Brookside's still in control here with 28 seconds remaining in the half. And you have to wonder, are you going to try something? Or are you just going to cut your losses and kneel it, take it into the halftime? Because keep in mind, Brookside does get the ball at half.
Yeah, you got a good point. I mean, are they just going to let it go down and then take the knee like you said? Or are they going to try something different and try like a spice, just to try to spice it up real quick?
Well, there's no reason you can't try to make something happen, but a turnover here could be pretty bad for Brookside.
Yeah, like you said, it could be trouble, but I mean, it could do well, it could do bad. You don't want to turn over, like you said, on 28 seconds in your end zone.
Well, we'll see their philosophy here, and I believe they're going to go for it. As Arrow will take the snap. Quick pass out to number 20, as he is nearly wrapped up. Made a man miss, broke through one tackle. That is number 20, Colton Casey. Good play by him. That one was blown up pretty quickly by Wellington, but he was able to make something happen out of that one.
Yeah, you said he was able to get some yards and get that clock down without losing any yards.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Great play by Colton Casey. 21 seconds remain on the clock for Brookside. When we hit halftime, don't go anywhere, as we are going to be receiving some interviews from some of the players on Brookside. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And Coach Baughman will drop something for the Brookside offense, as Brookside did, I believe they took their timeout.
Since they're grouping up right now, I wonder what plan they're going to come up with. Like, are they going to go deep? Are they going to just let it go out? I mean, we could see anything, really, with this offense.
Well, they drew something up, and, yeah, like you said, the offense has been great this year, but it does look like they're going to be running it here. Oh, Brookside men moved on the offense. That's going to be a false start against Brookside.
Second for Brookside.
That was a jump. I believe that was on the left side of the field, left side of the line, rather. As they will back up again, 5 yards. They'll take it now, second and 13. So not as good, but 5 yards isn't really much to sweat about, as long as they can still get something going here.
Yeah, in the same sense, though, like that play, I mean, could it change their play of what they're going to do? Could it not? Could it switch their behavior of how aggressive or how laid back they're going to be for this?
Well, it looks like a similar play here. Oh, they fake kneel. His Era will keep it. Era made a man miss and broke through one tackle, but he is going to be brought down. That was a fake kneel by Alex Era. He sold that one. I thought he was going down.
Yeah, I agree with that one. He did a little trick on him.
Well, Era's showing strong running again. Brookside did call their timeout. They had one to spend. We're going to send it over to some more interviews for Brookside.
My name is Michael Dunn, and I play offensive line, defensive end, and possibly tight end. My parents. A pit bull, so I can be fast, and you don't want to be mad. Definitely defense, because I'm better at it, and I like just destroying everything in my way. Ohio State, for sure.
Well, we just barely missed a strong run there by number 20, Colton Casey. Made a ton of men miss, and he walked out of bounds, able to keep 8 seconds on the clock and did flip field position. Yeah. That interview was done by 8th grader Michael Dunn. Well, Brookside will have it on the 47-yard line with 8 seconds remaining.
Good way to get out of their own zone and get some good yards and a first down off of that one drive that Colton Casey did.
That was great. Looks like we might have a three-headed monster here on the running game now. It's going to be a handoff to Casey again. Casey made a man miss. Casey has some space. Casey breaking through some tackles. Casey did fumble the ball, but it looks like Brookside was able to jump on it. A moot point there, though, as the half will expire here, with Brookside leading it 20-8, and we will see her here for the start of the third quarter.
My name is Ethan Blythe, and I play defensive end, linebacker, and wide receiver. Invisible, because like the government would not allow you to fly. A skunk, 'cause I'm stinky. People are scared of me. The favorite part is probably it's fun, you know, you get to be by your friends. It's fun to tackle people, score touchdowns, and it's just, the Cardinal family is a great family.
It really is. For that reason, it's running. Yeah.
My finger is going numb.
You going extra help?
Please, somebody switch me. My finger's going numb from having to hold the zoom button, bro.
We have somebody who's never done this before in here.
How do we get free food? I'll go get everything.
Who cares?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Welcome back to Sevitz Stadium, and thank you for joining us tonight as the Brookside Cardinals are taking on the Wellington Dukes in this middle school football matchup. I'm Andrew Baughman, joined by my partner,
Alex Hicks. Great to be here.
And we are currently watching Brookside as they take a 20-8 advantage. And you are watching Cardinal Community TV. You are watching Cardinal Community TV. This is a broadcast. This broadcast is produced and brought to you by District Video Club, an after-school student organization that is comprised of students in grades 6 through 12. The DVC is directed by Mr. Mark Cizl with advisors of Mr. Paul Ferguson, Mrs. Stephanie Blythe. Tonight's camera crew is made up of Trent Renaldo, Carlo Alvarez, Kaylin Simo, and Tyshawn Scales. They are joined by Isabel Terrell, Mason Loscolo, and Mark Cramp. I apologize if I got those names wrong. But Brookside came out to a 20-8 advantage by the end of the half. What did you see out of the first half that you really liked, Alex?
You know, I saw great offense on Cardinals' side. They had great runs that went all the way to the house. Multiple great runs by Trevor, Colton, Brody, even good runs by the quarterback, Alex Hicks himself.
Absolutely. The Brookside Cardinals did a great job to set the tone with the running game. As Brookside will take the ball, that's starting the half, as Era will take in the, well, that's not Era. That is,
looks like Mason Wechter.
That's Mason Wechter who took the snap, but the play was blown up as Trevor Kitzberger took the snap, but was lit up immediately for a loss of about 5. Not a great start there for Brookside's offense. But Mason Wechter will take over as quarterback as Alex Era put on a great first half performance. And Brookside will go to their second stringer.
Yeah, it looks like they did switch it up with Alex Era and Mason Wechter. I mean, I've heard Mason Wechter and Alex Era have both been really good at quarterback position.
Well, absolutely. As this, one was a run. I thought it was going to go for a little bit more, but that was Trevor Kitzberger, who was able to bring it out. Gain of about 5, and they will get it back up to where they would have been. And it's going to be a 3rd and 10 for Brookside. Not a great start on offense, but there's still some time here, and we can see what they can do with a 3rd and 10 opportunity. Brookside's offense will break the huddle here in a moment.
Seems like Wellington, when at halftime, they were talking about some plans of how to stop this run game. I wonder what Brookside has done to think about what to stop about the offense on Wellington.
Well, it's a handoff there. It's a throw out, pitch out to Kitzberger again. But as you were saying, Wellington definitely did dial something up to stop this Brookside's offense, as they just went 3 and out for the first time all game. Cardinals have the ball spotted at the 39-yard line and will elect to move it 35 yards downfield. As mentioned in the first half, there's a rule in middle school football, if both coaches agree, they can, instead of trying to attempt a punt, can they just move it down the field 35 yards. And both teams have elected to do that. So we will see Wellington take over in their own territory. I believe that is going to be spot at maybe their own 30, 33, something like that. I'm bad at math, I apologize. But what do you think we're going to see out of the Cardinal defense here, Alex?
I think they're going to recognize that there are 12-1, and the quarterback, they have been good at passing. They've gotten some good pass runs on the first half, and I think they were talking about, well, how should we plan against that? How should we stop the pass and run game of Wellington?
Well, Wellington's run game has been very dangerous with, as you mentioned, 12-1, popping off some great yards in tonight's contest, and it looks like Brookside will bring pressure. As that's a handoff. It's going to be stopped. Gain of about 3 for Wellington. Took the refs a while to blow the whistle there. I'm not sure what they were seeing, but that was number 12 there.
Yeah, you said it was a little long from them just being in a pile of who can push the person more. Either way, good stop by Brookside.
Well, they're going to have a 2nd and 5. I think that's a little generous there. But regardless, Brookside will have to face the chopped in half yardage there. Wellington takes the snap here in the moment as he gets motion from 3. Snap taken and it's handed off to 1. 1 is able to bust open a few yards, but I don't believe he got the first down there.
I don't think he got the first down either. I think
yard
they're
or two
mark it short.
And they do. And we apologize. We have been unable to get the names from the Wellington sideline. So we do apologize, but number 1 with a great run there. Wellington will face a 3rd and 1 here. Brookside will bring pressure.
See if they can get a stop on this.
And they do not. Oh,
there's a flag. Let's see who that's
yes,
on.
There is. Hoping it's on Wellington there.
I agree with your statement.
I believe it is.
Yes, it is.
Wellington's backing up. Might have been a false start. Well, the Cardinals catch a break there. And there does appear to be an injury there. It's Jaden Blackman. He is hobbling off the field. He is replaced by number 77, Elliot Dore. Hoping he's all right. Seems to be favoring that right leg. But Wellington, yep, that is the penalty on them. I believe that was a false start.
We will definitely take that.
What was that holding? They seem to be backing up a bit farther than...
Yeah, I agree. They do seem to be backing up a little farther.
I think that's holding.
Yeah.
Well, Brookside does catch a break there regardless. Yep, and it was holding. No, my mistake. That is 5 yards backed up. False start. My bad. Well, regardless, Wellington will take the snap in a shotgun here. Oh, no, that's under center. My bad. Quarterback will roll out, but he is wrapped up by number 32, Brody Hamilton. He will continue his strong night as he was helped in the back by number 77, Elliot Dore, the substitute for the injured Jaden Blackman. But Brody Hamilton's able to sack number 11 for Wellington in the backfield. They'll bring him down, and Wellington, no real surprise there, will elect to send it 35 yards downfield.
You love to see that flag, and then you got that good stop by Brody Hamilton. He has been great so far.
The Cardinals did catch a break, and they were able to capitalize on it, and that's why they're undefeated.
Yeah, you said it. Once they get that break, they're ready. They're ready to go right back at them instantly.
Well, we've seen that a few times in this game. They're able to give them, they can give them something, but if you give them a little bit of breathing room, they're going to pounce on it.
Yeah.
Well, Brookside's going to have it 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line.
Caleb Christian, offensive guard and defensive tackle.
Liam Ebner, offensive tackle, linebacker.
Hello, my name is Cameron Roberts. I play wide receiver, defensive back.
Okay. My name is Cole Apone, wide receiver and corner.
All right, we are back here for the Cardinals' possession on offense. It's a handoff there. Kitzberger is wrapped up pretty quickly there by Wellington.
Trevor did a good job to get far enough to where they got him right back to where they started instead of losing those yards.
Well, something that you can notice about the Wellington defense, they have all of their eyes on Kitzberger for Brookside, as he was able to gash him open for a few big touchdowns in the first half. Sorry, I'm stumbling over myself here. But Wellington's paid a lot of attention to him thus far.
Hey, you said it, though. Once they learned that, we really do have to be careful at number 8, Trevor Kitzberger. They have been all over him.
Well, Brookside will break their huddle. And it's a shotgun formation there for Mason Wechter. And Wechter will take the snap. Another handoff to Kitzberger. Kitzberger will run it up the middle. This run far more successful than his previous two. And that's going to be a gain of, what would you say there, Alex?
I'd say it's a gain. I'd say I'd give it to him, but I'd say it's 9.
Just about 9, maybe 8. Or it looks like they got the first.
They give it to him.
Man, it looks like we were being pessimistic. But regardless, Brookside first down on a strong run there by Kitzberger. That was pretty simple there. They just ran it up the middle. His blockers gave him space.
Yeah, that's the thing about Trevor. If you give him the slightest amount of space, he will gladly take it and make you pay for that gap.
Absolutely. Same formation here for Brookside. He's got motion there, and it's a handoff. Oh! Very nearly disaster for Brookside, as Brookside is able to keep it. They were able to pounce on it. That was number 20, Colton Casey. The ball just slipped out of his hands. But Brookside Cardinals are able to retain possession there. That was very nearly disaster.
Yeah, you said it was very close, but I mean, good reaction speed to instantly get right back and pick it up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Wellington seemed to think they had it for quite a while there.
Yeah, I saw a lot of them thinking, oh, we had it.
A lot of hands flying over to the other direction.
Yeah. It's always fun to see those when the team points on the other direction. All you got to do is just wait for the pile to clear up.
Well, it's a huge moment of anxiety there.
Yeah. Especially if 20, Colton Casey, did let it up. I can't imagine what would be going through his head.
Well, it's a good reaction time by him, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
But it's going to be the same shotgun snap. It's going to be a pitch out to Kitzberger. Kitzberger able to break through a tackle. And he's got some space on the sideline. And that's a first down.
Looks like that was
Kitzberger.
Was it Kitzberger or Brody Hamilton?
Oh.
Looked like
yeah, my mistake. That was Brody Hamilton. My bad. Thank you. My bad.
32, Brody Hamilton. Can't tell with Trevor and Brody because they have the explosive power like each other.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a heck of a run there by Hamilton. They aren't going to give him the first, but it's going to be a 3rd and 1 here. That was very nearly blown up by Wellington. He's able to just shake a tackler off.
Yeah, it would have been bad trouble if he got stopped in the backfield, like you said.
Great play there. It's going to be another pitch out. That is, I believe that's number 20, Colton Casey. And they're going to give him the first. He was really fighting for it there. It's just a fight for the first down. And it did pay off for the Cardinals.
He said, I'm going to make up for that almost turnover, and he got that first down for him. This is what we needed.
First time was a pitch. That time was just straight up the middle. Great play there by Casey. Great job by the Brookside offensive line, able to move them around, give them some space. Brookside will be in a similar formation there. Oh, some men move, and I believe that's going to be another false start on Brookside. And it is.
Yep.
Yep. That's what can be described as a drive killer there.
Looked like it was someone on the line that just got a little too eager.
Well, they're getting antsy here. This has been a great drive so far. They all want to get in on it.
Yeah.
But regardless, it will back them up 5 yards. As Mason Wechter will retake the field after convening with his coaches. And it's going to be the same exact formation. The extra 5 yards doesn't seem to faze him. It's going to be another handoff. That is Hamilton again. Hamilton with space.
Hamilton got space.
Hamilton down the sideline. And Hamilton will trot all the way into the end zone. That was just a run down the sideline, and that's going to be another Brookside touchdown.
That's what we like to see. Brody showed us, like, oh, I'm going here. Oh, looks like there's a flag in the back.
That there is. That play looks like it's going to be coming back. A bit of a premature celebration here by the marching band and Junior Cards cheerleaders. And ourselves, actually.
Yeah, and ourselves. We got a little too antsy there with that touchdown.
Well, they are going to be backed up. I believe that's going to be holding. Oh. That was a great play regardless by Brody Hamilton. Able to create a lot of space for himself. And once he got that angle on the field, just used his speed and burned him. But it is coming back.
Hate to see that, especially for Brody himself, running all the way, probably losing a lot of his energy to make that run happen.
So they might give him a little break here. might swap in with Kitzberger, and it looks like they will. Kitzberger is now in the backfield. Wellington bring pressure. And it's going to be a pitch out to Kitzberger. Kitzberger's going to throw it. Kitzberger's got his man. That's number 20, Colton Casey. Casey makes a man miss. Casey makes another move on the outside. Casey is wrapped up and brought out of bounds.
Good pass by Trevor Kitzberger. Even though he's a running back, he's still got that good arm and good receiving by Colton Casey.
Incredible play as the quarter will expire. Well, it's a Cardinal first down as we send it over to some interviews. Oh, my mistake. There seems to be some confusion about where that ball should be spot. Looked pretty easy to me to see that was a first.
I agree with that statement.
Oh, nope, my mistake. They are swapping over to the other end of the field. My bad.
I am Alex Hicks. I play wide receiver and defensive back.
My name is Braden Jackson. I'm a right guard and a middle linebacker.
My name is Elliot Dore. I'm a center and a defensive tackle.
My name is Jaden Blackman, left guard and defensive tackle.
Ryan Albo, offensive tackle, linebacker.
Alex Serra, quarterback, defensive back.
Trevor Kitzberger, running back, linebacker.
Devin Davis, wide receiver, defensive back.
Joseph Fremo, offensive tackle, D-end.
Chase Toth, wide receiver, cornerback.
Brandon Kukas, wide receiver, cornerback.
Mason Gaynor, running back and cornerback.
Well, welcome back to 7th Stadium, following an incredible throw and catch from Brookside, as that was the quarterback, well, not the quarterback, the thrower on that one was the running back Trevor Kitzberger, and he was throwing to Colton Casey, who made a ton of men miss, and he's able to pick up a first on what was a 1st and a mile play. Casey gets it again, this time as a runner, able to get some space there, and again about 3 or 4. But what'd you think of that big play there, Alex?
I mean, I thought it was great. I mean, the reaction speed of Trevor being able to instantly, even though he's a running back, he does have that arm to be able to throw in that gap to get it to Colton. And then Colton, great job of getting those tackles away from him and getting some more yardage.
Absolutely. He was just so elusive there. And then it looked like he got the defense completely off guard as there's another handoff. That looked like a face mask tackle there to me.
Like a face mask to me as well.
That didn't look too clean to me, but it's the reason we're up in the booth, not down on the field. But regardless, Brookside lost a yard there. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Cardinals now. Another handoff there. That one is in a ton of space, and he is able to walk just straight into the end zone. I believe that was number 32, Brody Hamilton.
Brody Hamilton showing that, hey, I did that one and it didn't count. I'll do it this time.
Yeah, I'll do it again. I don't mind it. Want to see me do it again? That's the 2nd touchdown of the day. Brookside will tack 6 more onto their lead as they now lead it 26-8 with a little under 7 minutes remaining in the game. Amazing run. Some trickery. I didn't even see who had the ball there.
We're in the booth. We got the high ground, and we still can't see who had it.
We got eyes on the field in Wellington. Reasonable to understand why there was some confusion there, as the band and junior cards will help the crowd celebrate here, as Brookside will be going for 2. And it's going to be a shotgun formation there. It's going to be a throw and nearly picked by Wellington. It was Wechter. It was a far side. It looks like his intended target was number 33, Edward Catanese. But that was broken up by Wellington, very nearly intercepted. But Brookside's able to avert some disaster there, as they will still lead it 26 to 8. And we mentioned this earlier in the first half, but we'd like to reiterate, this game, if Brookside's able to win it, they're conference champions.
Yeah, I mean, you said it we said in the beginning. They haven't won since, I think, 2003, and it'd be a great way. I think they get a trophy for the school if they win this.
That'd just be incredible for the program. And 2003, that's before every player on the field right now is even alive. So that'd be a remarkable job.
Yeah, I mean, this team has shown great capability throughout the years of just good chemistry and good plays.
Well, they're playing for a conference championship, and it looks like it on the field. There's going to be a handoff to 12. 12 is immediately wrapped up. That's number 63 for Brookside. That's Braden Jackson. Great play there. Got into there immediately.
Yeah, I mean, you said it, Braden Jackson. He's been here a lot. He may have not been getting a lot of tackles, but, man, he has been disrupting the plays.
Well, not to mention, there's been multiple blockers on him on nearly every single drive. Well, Brookside will face Wellington, will face a 2nd and 8 here. They're going to be taking it in shotgun now. Eleven will take the snap, and he botched it again, and he is brought down immediately. He didn't even have time to look up before being swarmed by Brody Hamilton and Trevor Kitzberger.
Yeah, Brody Hamilton, once he saw that ball on the ground, he instantly ran straight for the quarterback to see what he could do with it.
Man, they pounced on that one. Great play there by Brookside. And as Alex had mentioned multiple times, if you take too long in the pocket, you're going to pay for it. It's going to be 5 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in tonight's contest. And Wellington will face a 3rd and 11. That looked to be a false start there, but the pass is broken up. His intended receiver was number 3.
Looked like Jordan Colgrove got that disruption on that pass. Great job by him.
Yeah, great play there by Brookside. That's some great defense right there. And Wellington will elect to send this one 35 yards downfield.
Looks like some Brookside Cardinals are celebrating off of that good stop on the defense.
Well, they're 5 minutes away from their conference champions.
Ezekiel Lynn, running back, linebacker.
Austin Lara, wide receiver, linebacker.
Chase Malinke, cornerback, and wide receiver.
Omar Fano, right guard, defensive tackle.
Jackson Jotto, offensive guard and DN.
Colin Casey, wide receiver and safety.
Jordan Colgrove, wide receiver, cornerback.
Tyler O'Donnell, wide receiver and safety.
Edward Catanese, wide receiver, outside linebacker.
My name is Sagan Figueroa, and a guard and a defensive end.
My name is Ethan Blythe, and I play wide receiver and outside linebacker.
Michael Dunn, offensive tackle, defensive end.
My name is Alex Stevers, offensive line and defensive line.
Mason Wechter, inside linebacker and QB.
Elijah Lopez, quarterback and corner. Hi, my name is Hunter Rithamill. I am a center and a nose tackle.
And welcome back to Dix V7 Stadium. Following the introductions of the Brookside Cardinals middle school football lineup and soon to be conference champions middle school lineup, as they will take the ball here on their own 31-yard line. It's going to be a handoff there. It's Kitzberger again. Kitzberger in a ton of space. And Kitzberger's just going to walk into the end zone. Another Brookside touchdown. Fantastic play there by Brookside. Another touchdown.
Great run by Trevor Kitzberger, getting that space and instantly going.
He found a hole in the defense. He exploited it. And that's probably a close to 70-yard touchdown?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well, he has well over 100 yards in tonight's contest. Fantastic play by Kitzberger to put the Cardinals up 32-8 with just under 5 minutes remaining in tonight's contest, as Brookside will once again look to go for 2.
I think Trevor Kitzberger and Brody Hamilton have both had over 100 yards of just running down the field and getting a lot of points for us.
Well, incredible performances from both. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic game from both of them. And Brookside will look to go for 2. Oh. Yep, it's going to be a false start there on Brookside. That's what, 3rd or 4th false start today?
Yeah, I think it's the 3rd, but I mean, really doesn't hurt him that much here, but whether the other 2 have.
Well, it's a point after touchdown. It's not the attempted touchdown. So something to work on for sure, but not necessarily disastrous.
Yeah. I remember in like 5th grade when I was playing for Brookside on the championship, and Trevor Kitzberger was the one that took the game for us. It was I think 101 touchdown. It was big play by Trevor Kitzberger that got us that first championship that's led up to this.
Well, he does seem to be replicating his efforts here. Fantastic player.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, Trevor Kitzberger, he's been great.
Oh, that's Hamilton on the angle. It looks like Hamilton's going to be able to get in for the 2-point conversion, but the refs see something they don't like, and a flag will fly. The points are pending here, and it looks like that one's going to be... That one might have been on Wellington. Not sure what happened there.
Could be possibly the late stiff arm by Brody when he was... Oh,
they did give it to him.
They gave it to him.
But perhaps that late stiff arm is going to be inflicted on the spot of the ball next possession?
Yeah, for Wellington, I think they got extra yards by that late stiff arm by Brody Hamilton.
Well, obviously you don't want to see that, but, you know, he's excited. They're about to become conference champions. It's easy to understand why he's why he's excited there.
Could just be his reaction of someone near him. Oh, I might as well stiff arm and get him out of my way.
That one might have just been basic instinct.
Yeah, it could have just been instinct by him, like, oh, someone's near me, and I got the ball. Might as well get him away from me.
Oh, I'm in the end zone. My bad. But Brookside will now take a 34-8 lead against Wellington with 4 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the quarter. And there is going to be a timeout on the field. And as we mentioned before, that is going to be tacked on to Wellington's next possession, as they will now have it on their own 50. It's going to be a little bit more of a stiff competition here for Brookside's defense, who now has a few substitutions in.
I think right now they're just trying to get their key players some rest from that offensive drive.
Absolutely. That was some beautiful, beautiful offense right there.
Yeah, you said it. It was really good offense. Coaches and players themselves must have put a lot of time in getting ready for this game. And then again, who wouldn't? It's the championship.
Absolutely. And Wellington will now have it on the 50. They're in a similar formation there. Haven't seen this one since much earlier in the game. That's going to be a handoff to number 12. 12 again. 12 showing some strong running there, but he is able to be brought down by a few Brookside defenders. They all had to kind of pile onto him together there. Yeah, that was 74. Caleb Christian. Well, it's a short gain there for Wellington. The clock will continue to run here.
Yeah, good stop on the Cardinals, and I mean, we said it on 1 and 12. They've been key players for Wellington, and I mean, thinking that knee for halftime, they're like, okay, we need to stop them.
Well, another run there. That's 12 again. Oh no, that was 13.
13.
Different guy there. But he was brought down that time by number 10, Mason Wechter. Great tackle there. It's a gain of about 2. The Brookside will now face a 3rd and 5. Wellington will break their huddle. And he'll take snap. It's another handoff there to 12. 12 got some room, and he's got the first down. Oh, yep, that is a face mask. Cameraman in the booth brought that one to my attention. Thank you. But that one did look to be on the Cardinals.
Hate to see a face mask tackle. You get excited, oh, I tackled him, but you sometimes just don't realize that you got the face mask, which will cost you.
Absolutely. That one looked a little unnecessary there. But Brookside will face it. Another strong run there by Wellington. And they got about 3 yards there. It's going to be a second and 7, I believe. Oh, clock says 2nd and 8. Just under 3 minutes remaining in tonight's contest.
Andrew, what have you seen so far, and what have you liked for the Brookside Cardinals?
Well, as we had already mentioned, the running game has been superb. The defense has been incredibly stingy, is probably the best word to describe it. But we're going to see another snap here from Wellington. It's number 12 gets the handoff. He's wrapped up pretty quickly there. Didn't get nearly as much as last time. That was Elliot Doré making the tackle for Brookside.
But, I mean, you said it's stingy. I mean, sometimes they can get it off, get good stops, but sometimes they just let it slip. But, I mean, 1 touchdown so far. Hopefully they can prevent a second one from happening.
Yeah, absolutely. And it'll be 2 minutes remaining in tonight's contest as Wellington gets the handoff. Wrapped up there immediately. That was Elliot Doré. He's had a very strong night tonight. He was joined by number 64, Michael Dunn, on that tackle. Fantastic play by those two. And Wellington will face a 4th and 5. The sun is starting to come out here at Cizl Stadium. But we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, perfect fall day for some middle school football. It's in the 60s, partially windy, and Cardinals are up. It's going to be a pass there for Wellington. Looking down the sideline, and it is incomplete. Wellington wanted a flag there. He's looking for number 2, but it's going to be a turnover on downs with 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining in tonight's contest. Some great defense there by Brookside. Very nearly had the completion, but Brookside is able to rally to the ball there.
Yeah, you said, I mean, it could have been disaster, but, I mean, luckily it was just a little bit outside.
And Brookside is now 1 minute and 18 seconds away from being named conference champions for the first time since 2003. Put that in perspective a little bit. That's 19 years. This is a special ball club for sure.
I wonder if any of the coaches right now have been the ones coaching on 2003 when that happened.
Well, I know for sure Coach David Baughman, been here since, I believe, the late 90s. So he's seen it all the ups and downs, and now he's seen 2 conference champions.
Must be great to see this team in action and here again for the LCA championship.
We have another substitute there. That is number 12, Elijah Lopez at, what? I misspoke. I believe that, yep, that is, once again, Mason Wechter in at quarterback because he's going to take a knee. Sorry, I thought I saw Lopez in the backfield. I didn't see Wechter. I assumed he was in at quarterback. But Wechter will take the knee, and then they're going to let the clock tick down here. But the clock is still ticking down. There's just 50 seconds remaining in tonight's ball contest. And they're going to be taking another knee here. And this one is just about over.
Yeah, you said it. Just about over. And then they're going to be LCA champions.
Remarkable season from Brookside. And it's not even over. I believe they have 2 games remaining.
I think you're right. And that'll do it. What a great performance.
Fantastic job by the Brookside Cardinals. Well, once again, fantastic performance. And I'm Andrew Baughman, joined by my partner Alex Hicks. We're going to be wishing you so long and have a great night. I'm not putting them down. There we go. Let's go.
that they're mad. It's fine.
My name is Michael Dunn, and I play offensive line, defensive end, and possibly tight end. My parents. A pit bull, because I can be fast, and you don't want anything bad. Play defense because I'm better at it, and I like just destroying everything in my way. Ohio State, for sure.
My name is Blythe, and I play defensive end, linebacker, and wide receiver. Invisible, because like the government would not allow you to fly. A skunk, because I'm stinky. People are scared of me. The favorite part is probably it's fun, you know, you get to be by your friends. It's fun to tackle people, score touchdowns, and it's just, the Cardinal family is a great family.